Hello. Hello. Hello, children. Oh wait, hold on. I can hear. I can't. Hopefully that's low enough. I'm not really sure. Hello. Welcome to the post premiere of the recent cover. For context, the cover came out like. Sorry, not came out. It was finished for like the better part of half a year. Thank you for NIU, ARX, and Jenna, and Kat, and Hess, and Robin, and for making this sound and look as lovely as it is. I did make the video. It took me a while because I was just burnt out and a lot of other things were just colliding with each other. But yes, welcome to the stream. Today I'm gonna run over some things real quick. It sounds bad. I'm gonna go over some things real quick. That's what I meant. I didn't mean to say run over. Oh my god. Hello, yes. So, a couple of things. One is, thank you for coming to the premiere. My voice tends to be warmer sounding, so I'm always suited for like ballads or songs as such. So thank you for coming. Really appreciate it. I hope you like the video and the singing. The vocals were old, mind you. They're a couple years old, so I kind of feel bad. But there is worse out there. From me. Second, it's Alien Stage Friday, guys. You know what that means. A post from Venus. I do support their Patreon, so at 3 AM when I got the email, I was like, oh my god, time to go take a look. And it gives I mean, they post it on their Twitter as well, but they only post the Korean version. I can't speak or understand or read. Well, I can kind of read, but it's not the same as understanding. So, English translation on Patreon. And then I will talk a little bit about the progress on Wiege, which is the recent Alien Stage song that came out last Friday on Valentine's Day of all days. So let me go through the Wiege prog. Wiege is going well. I finalized the lyrics, and this is my fault, by the way. I kept singing the demo and like trying to iterate on the lyrics a little bit, so sometimes I would sing through the demo and then I would be like, that word doesn't feel right, I need to switch it out and stuff. And so I kept doing that for like hours on end, or over like the course since it got, it got uploaded. So I was just like doing that, and it's finally finalized. Right now Volcane and I are working on, how do I describe? We're trying to settle on background vocals and stuff, so like harmonies, ad-libs and stuff. He says less is more. I would like to say I agree. I have to circle back on that. Unfortunately, the song, because I listened to it so much and I kept singing the demo over and over again just to find my voice, because in this case I will be singing as Hyuna, because I think my voice would suit the song, hopefully. I will say this now, I'm not Hyuna, I don't claim to be her, and I don't want people to be like, this isn't a good vocal match. It's not even about that. I love the song to bits. Very much so. Which is why I want to sing it so desperately. Why did I say that? Because that's one of the lyrics that I put. Anyways, hopefully when it does come out, definitely not maybe in the next month. I don't know. The lyric choices that I made, or like the words that I chose, hopefully you will understand why when I try to do lyrics or like make an adaptation. I try to keep the same meaning, but sometimes meaning gets lost. I don't want to say that meaning does get lost in this case. It's more so that some words that seem very important in the language I had to omit because they don't sound good in English, if that makes sense. So like, for instance, I know the word read is a very good analogy for what is going on, but because the word read is very weird to say or sing in English, I decided to omit it and do something else, but with the same feeling. But I'm very proud of 3 lines of lyrics in there. And I heavily when I wrote it, Luca's character is based on the Little Prince, right? So I've never read it before. After I wrote my first initial draft of the adaptation, I decided to read the book, the little novel, and it helped reinforce what I had actually. So I'm glad that I did, because it helped me, one, understand it a bit more, and two, help the lyrics make sense. So there will be, if you've read it, you might see some similarities there. And whenever it is finished and premieres, I will go over why I chose it. Those words. Anyways, Alien Stage Friday. Let's talk about the recent comic that came out. I don't know if you guys saw or if you understood it per se, right? But it is from the point of view of Hyuna, and it seems to go over her thoughts about Luca and like the plan, or like inner monologue about these complex feelings. I will say that Hyuna is a very, very complex character to me, because whenever, like, the whole thing about forgiving yourself and just like the plan and why she was angry at herself for, I guess, forgiving Luca despite what he did, it's very interesting to me, because, you know, a normal person would definitely be very angry in most cases when someone kills their brother. So I guess my takeaway from this is that hold on, I'm going through it real quick. I'm going through it. It almost seems like at the end of the comic she seems to be like very bitter, because she says something about revenge, right? Poggers cover people. Hello bird, thank you. She talks about revenge, which is very interesting. It almost feels like, when I say bitter earlier, it almost feels bittersweet, right? And she mentions something about a puzzle, and so like, I wonder if that is foreshadowing about this puzzle that she's given him in regards to the rocket, which I find interesting as well. Like, what is this puzzle you gave him? Like, what is the answer you want him to have? And so this is me saying I still think it has some like parallels to the Little Prince, right? And I hope, whatever theory I have in my brain that's not really solidified, that he will amplify whatever her message is, even if he right now at the moment does not quite understand. So that's my thoughts on Alien Stage Friday. I don't know if anyone else has read it or understood it, maybe a different interpretation. I've also read that I've like, you know how, okay, hold on, this is my other theory. I feel like he's gonna succumb to his illnesses in the next round, but I'm not really sure, or next upload, because we know he has like asthma and like a heart condition, right, and all these things, which is why his fingertips are purple and whatnot. So I'm like, mini thoughts, right? So that's my thought, at least. And then it's gonna be busy and then we're all gonna be sad. TLDR, my theory with the puzzle that Hyuna gave Luca is to amplify. Like, I think the way she made her plan is that based on how much she knows about Luca, that he will do what she's expecting him to do. And my thought is that is amplifying the message that she wanted to share with everyone. And that's about it. I don't think I have anything more to say about the comic and the progress of Wiege. I really do need to respond to something about the cover, not the cover, about the progress of the cover, but I have been at my lowest since a week ago, so I need to pick myself back up. In addition, I will be seeing Hess sometime soon, so at the moment I'm like making origami stars as like a present to him, because it's something or another, housewarming, something. So I actually, you know what, yeah, I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna end it here. Thank you so much for stopping by for the cover. I don't know if I'll have a cover next Friday, We'll see, because at the moment, All In is almost done, but I have to... I had to... What's the word? Oh wait, no. Okay, well, sorry. I didn't want this to play another song that I didn't. I have to respond to E-Ray because I never gave feedback, because I was so physically ill by my voice. Not because of the cover, but just like in general. I felt like what's the word? I wasn't gonna be good enough for anything, if that makes sense. Like, oh, there's so much pressure on me to do good and be good, and I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna live up to those expectations. So I was like physically ill for my voice. Literally, I was like, I can't listen to this right now. I'm just gonna say, I hate it, I'm not gonna upload it, I hate it. Stuff like that. So hopefully I will be better enough to actually respond properly with the sane head screwed on, and we can have All In soon. And as a reminder, I am not Hyuna, and I don't claim to be. Everyone keeps saying I sound like Mizzy. I don't know what Mizzy would sound like in English. I don't have that thought in my brain, but I can guarantee I do not sound like Hyuna. But I will be debuting those lyrics, and I will very much happily, if I can get the singer that I want for Hyuna, if she ever has time in the future, I will happily have her re-sing it for me. I will take my cover down and then upload that instead. So until next time, guys, stay safe, have fun, good evening, good afternoon, good morning. I'll see you next time.